and for the sake of our progeny, that we must stand united to defend and protect one another in accordance with this understanding. Like the founding fathers of independent Africa, who literally fought for their freedom and subsequently established the Organization of African Unity, which we have now transformed into the African Union, we risked our lives on 22nd July 1994 to liberate the Gambia in order to build it and let it shine as a sovereign nation. We risked our lives neither to sell the country nor to betray the people to any other nation or grouping.
The Plus Coco Ozone Resort and Spa later received the Gambian leader and government dignitaries for a state banquet marking the country's 48th independence anniversary. As is customary, the beginning of a new year and all celebrations of landmark events to hardly passed off without new projects being inaugurated or the commissioning of completed assignments. February was no exception, as the Vice President represented the President at the opening of both the Gambia Artisanal Fisheries Development Project and the new GAMWORKS headquarters, as well as the Bakote Police Station. It was more of the same. At State House, the Gambian leader ensured matters of crucial importance to the advancement of the country played center stage in his daily activities, and again he demonstrated this with a meeting with officials of the West Africa Examination Council in Banjul.
First of all, I want to thank WAEC and the chairman of council for coming to the Gambia. He's also right that he started coming to the Gambia not long ago. So I think if there is a better person to judge how far we have come, I think he's in a better position to really pass judgment as to what we are able to do. But with regards to WAEC, WAEC has been an exemplary body. I wish all other regional or sub-regional institutions were as successful as WAEC. As far as I'm concerned, the only achievement in ECOWAS is WAEC. The only achievement in our sub-region is WAEC. That's the only institution that stands out, that all of us are proud of, that we can talk about anywhere in the world and with our heads raised high. So we really want to thank you, thank Council, the chairman, and all members of Council for your seriousness and dedication. And any authority that deals with examinations, be they national or multinational or regional or sub-regional, at some point there would be one problem after the other. Thanks to the Almighty Allah, WAEC has not suffered such calamities that will question the integrity of the results. I know that in 2010 and 11 there was this scandal in UK, the one country that we are supposed to learn from, of examination results. In fact, exam papers being sold before the examination, question papers being sold. But throughout the existence of WAEC, I'm not aware of any such incident that will really put to question the integrity and the veracity of any results from WAEC.
From the confines of the State House to the serene surroundings of Kanilai, where the President and the Cabinet met for the 7th edition of the Cabinet Retreat, and the message from the Presidency was a familiar one.
Welcome to Kanilai. I thank the Almighty Allah for making this possible. We have come a long way, 18 years. We have a longer way to go. But if a retrospect is taken of Gambia's history, 18 years, if good governance and democracy are anything to go by, our good governance cannot be compared to 400 years of British misrule, 30 years of mayhem. It cannot be compared to any period in time of our development, maybe the period before the coming of the colonialists. Because if Gambia was not better than the colonial master, they wouldn't have been here in the first place. What is democracy and what is it about? Well, nobody has seen democracy anywhere. Democracy is an illusion. But people's freedom is a reality. But how can people be free in the midst of abject poverty when you have a system that constantly exploits the subjects that we were called? Where thousands of kilometers away or miles away, to be the master of another country where even the climatic conditions, cultural values are different. What type of democracy are we talking about? But Gambians are no longer fools. Africans are no longer fools. We have our eyes wide open. Well, some of you will be wondering, well, it seems that each time you have a retreat, after the retreat somebody is fired. But you should also realize that some of you have been here since the beginning of the retreat, and none of you have ever even been warned about what you do. Because you are committed to your work, and you are serving your country.
Up next, it was in September of 2011 when the Gambian leader won a landslide victory in the presidential polls. A year later, the ruling party swept the polls in National Assembly elections. And in April 2013, Professor Jammeh joined hundreds of thousands of Gambians in local government elections. You are watching the Presidential Diary 2013, and in the month of April, the Gambian leader took the short drive to take part in local government elections. And after casting his vote, President Jammeh spoke to waiting reporters.
Cast your ballot in an election that has been preceded by two that were deemed free, fair, and transparent. Yes. What does this tell of the Gambia, democratic Gambia, Your Excellency?
Well, our democracy is for the Gambia, and we are doing it according to our culture of being honest and being friendly. And so we are not here to impress anybody. We are here to vote according to our laws. It's a national duty, and I'm very impressed that Gambians have been voting peacefully, and despite the fact that during the presidential elections some rabbits wanted to create problems. But so far so good. I'm disappointed also with the turnout because I don't know whether people voted before me, but
I think it's too early maybe.
No, it's too late. And I think people also should change their attitude. They think that mayoral elections and council elections are not important. They are very important because these are the people that take care of your day-to-day livelihood. They make sure that your environment is clean. They make sure that your markets are functioning. They make sure that you have water supply and electricity. And so people should take this very seriously. You know.
Sir, after casting your vote, what is your overall impression about the voter election processes?
We have the system, the unique system in the whole world, which nobody wants because you cannot cheat with this election. A blind man can vote, a cripple can vote, a leper can vote, I mean somebody who has no hands. And so whether literate or illiterate, you can vote without a problem. And there's no way you can cheat in this election. Yes. It's not practically possible. As opposed to where you thumbprint or you go to somebody and then let somebody, the person write your candidate for you. This has nothing to do with anything, and it is unique in the sense that